Hi guys, it's Moon Baby Tarot. I'm going to start a general collective reading for the Divine Feminine. I want to start with the Divine Wisdom cards as always. I feel like these really give a clear message to what the tarot is going to say. My hands look really pink. Don't worry about my hands. I was actually making beet juice, and I use a cheesecloth to press my beet juice, so got my hands all red. Okay, so first card out, first message for you today is: each soul is a master. Though some do not remember their origins or their heritages, yet each creates the situation and the circumstances for its own highest purpose and its own quickest remembering, and each moment called now. All right, so this really talks about getting into the present moment and being present in your own personal journey. Understanding that situations and circumstances that come into your life are meant to trigger you into like getting DNA downloads, epigenetics, those parts of you, those pieces of you that have been dormant up until now. And your soul on its journey really creates I'm going to say like a sort of board, a sort of a vision board, a motherboard, you know, like on a supercomputer or something. There are certain parts, certain ages, certain areas, certain plays that come into your life in order for, you know, certain actors that come into your life in order to trigger you for your highest potential and growth. And that's just, you know, the soul itself before it incarnated on the planet had this. It's part of a design. I'm getting a lot of, strangely, the story of Oedipus Rex. If you guys don't know who Oedipus was, basically he was told by an oracle that, you know, he would, I think, was it kill his mom or something to that effect, that he had a prophecy that he would not be able to, that he would fulfill no matter what he did. And once he learned the prophecy, it was a horrible prophecy, he left his town, and somewhere along the line he ended up fulfilling that prophecy no matter how far away he tried to get away from it. So I'm getting that, you know, if something happens in your life, or if there's something that's triggering you, it's all for your highest purpose, for your potential, for you to remember what it is you came here to do. Okay? I want to pull some angel cards. Maybe just one of these. All right, friendship. So changes in your friendships are occurring. Be lovingly honest with yourself and your friends right now, and appreciate the healing benefits of a true friend. Not only are you changing on the inside, but your life is changing on the outside as well. Among these changes in your relationships with friends, perhaps you fear that you'll no longer have common interests with old friends, or maybe you wonder if you'll meet new friends with whom you'll share close bonds. Changes in friendships are natural, and the angels ask you to surrender your relationships to them. Know that God and the angels watch over you and your friends. They will lovingly help all of you during these transitions. This card also signifies that you are ready to receive new friendships with people who mirror your interests and intentions. Okay, so you might have new people coming in and out of your life at this point. You know, you may be on a certain level of your journey that you no longer find that you have things in common with your friends, or your current friends, the current people around you, your colleagues, your coworkers, you know, your family members even. And that's just a part of the life journey. That's just a part of growth and ascension. So if you feel like your garden is becoming pruny, you don't have any people around you right now, I would say just be open to that. Oftentimes, I mean, this card signifies that there will be people that share your interests and that mirror those things that really are really calling to you at the moment. And it doesn't mean that we have to tell people off or have to be rude and telling them, you know, to go kick rocks or something, but you'll find that naturally the relationships that are meant to be in your life will be in your life. And the ones that won't will go away on their own. Trust that. All right. So I think this is talking about a situation in regards to your work, in regards to finances, in regards to a project. You might have had a soft fallout with somebody, maybe a project or business partner. It could be like a coworker or a boss of yours, but, and I say soft because the Tower came in reverse. So this is maybe like an issue or a huge situation that could have blown up in your face. And instead, not saying that it isn't difficult, not saying that letting this go was easy or having to quit that job was easy, whatever it was that resonates with you. But it wasn't as big of a deal as it could have been. Let's just say that. I'm saying like the Tower in reverse is a soft fall. More like avoiding like a huge disaster. There was still issues, things still fell apart, but it wasn't as difficult or as painful as it could have been with the Tower right side up. With the Six of Swords, you are getting over it. You are moving away. Things are becoming easier. You are moving to a place, especially on a mental level, that it's more bearable. You're kind of getting over the initial shock of whatever it is that happened in the recent past. And again, this could be particularly in regards to your job, a work environment. Maybe you got fired, but you were expecting it, or maybe you were afraid that you'd done something that you shouldn't have done at work, and the backlash that you got wasn't as difficult. Maybe a project fell apart, but you knew that it would. So take it however it resonates. I mean, it could be a friendship as well. A relationship or a friendship that you'd held on and you've been working on. You've been maybe a friend you've had for years, and you guys just kind of had a fallout. But again, the Tower here, it's like it wasn't as bad as it could have been, and you are getting over it. You are moving past that, okay? I just want to clarify and see. Yeah, so it looks like you got over something. You definitely closed out a cycle. You closed out a pattern in your life, whether it was at work, whether it was with your relationships or your friend. But whatever this is, you moving away from this, it's like it ended that karmic pattern. It ended that cycle that you were in, and you're moving into newer things. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Page of Pentacles, which is maybe an offer or an opportunity. It could be something in regards to finances. So you maybe had left one job and went into another one, and this, you leaving the job, you were maybe worried that something was going to happen, or maybe worried that it was going to be a bigger deal than it was. And I'm seeing like a more smoother transition here. But this was meant to happen, okay? It was something that you needed to, like, you know, once you're finished with the cycle, the door opens and you can move on. The next card out is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is all about refilling your cup, rejuvenation. Maybe this particular situation really was a block in your life. And once you decided to move away from it, once you decided to, you know, leave it and go into the next phase, now you're feeling, instead of feeling depleted, you're regenerating. You're finding yourself in, you know, new creative energy. You're finding yourself in new blossoming relationships. But really, you're finding that your emotional state of being is I'm getting regulating. Now you're feeling a little bit more of a flow. So from this stage where maybe you were super blocked financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, now that you've let it go and it was a really easy decision for you to make. It wasn't that difficult, or the fallout wasn't that hard. You're finding that there's new opportunities for you and leading into, new decisions. You have the opportunity to move in a new direction, in a better direction than, where you were at before. Which is, really good. Overall, this is a really positive reading. So take it however it resonates, whether it's in regards to a job or a friendship, a relationship, something that you've put a lot of hard work into, and maybe it didn't pan out the way you wanted to. By releasing this thing that you were maybe holding on too tightly, you've really broken the karma off of it. You've really cleared the cycle, and you're on to bigger and better things, something that's maybe more fulfilling to you in whatever way that shows up. So I hope this made sense to you guys. I hope it resonated. Thank you guys for watching.